Rupert, what are we going to do about the fact that 22% of Muslim women in this country basically say they can't speak English? They say they either speak English not well or not at all. Muslim men, the equivalent figure is 10%. 10% of Muslim men who live here don't speak English well or not at all. What are we going to do about that? These are people, they're saying this despite having lived here for decades.
Has diversity, equity and inclusion strengthened or weakened Britain? In this video, independent Rupert Lowe and Kevin O'Sullivan from Talk TV tackle the real issues facing Britain today. We'll also explore the leadership principle of authentic integration, showing how respecting British values while staying true to yourself builds a united kingdom. Before we get into the details, if you love diving into political issues and enjoy hearing a principled take on them, then hit the like button, share this video, and subscribe to join the conversation. It will help our channel reach a wider audience.
Robert Jenrick earlier this week, one of the few Tories I think people are still listening to, he was sort of revealed by The Guardian to have said to a Conservative association something that The Guardian thought was shocking and awful, which most of us went, well, he's got a damn good point. And it was about the crisis of integration in this country in many communities. He was talking about Handsworth in Birmingham, where he spent an hour and a half and said he didn't see a single other white face. Said, you know, it's not about the colour of the skin, it's about the fact that there is no integration here. It's only 4% white people live in Handsworth, apparently. Well, I want to play you something now, Rupert. This is a video that we've got hold of. This is the Mayor of Rotherham, and her name is Councillor Rukhsana Ismail. She's the Mayor of Rotherham. She was elected to that esteemed position in May. And after that, she went down to Sheffield to a place, I think significantly called the Pakistan Muslim Centre. It's in Sheffield. She's the only woman in the room. Let's remember, these are British people that she's talking to, hundreds of men. Have a look at this and I'll be interested to find out what you think.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Mere bhai, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Can you all hear me in the back? Yeah?
Now, Rupert, that's in the city of Sheffield. That is the Mayor of Rotherham talking to hundreds of men who are British in Urdu and Punjabi. To be fair to Mayor Ismail, Rukhsana Ismail, what she's saying there, I won't read the whole thing, but the essence of it is this. I feel regret because there is only one woman here. What are we going to do about our mothers and sisters? Our nation cannot progress until women walk side by side with men. Well, I think we all appreciate those sentiments. Good for her. But I also think she should be saying, why are we, British people here in Sheffield, talking in Urdu and Punjabi? Where is the integration there, Rupert?
Well, first of all, Kevin, let me tell you how refreshing I think it is that we've now got the main parties, including Labour, talking about deportations and talking about issues such as a lack of integration, which I've talked about while I've been in Parliament for some time. I think we have shifted the Overton window quite substantially, as well as on obviously this rape gang issue, which is a huge blot on our history, which we're going to expose in our rape gang inquiry, which the hearing is kicking off in February. So I rudely agree with what Robert Jenrick's saying. I've been saying it. And ultimately what we can't have is a society based on cultural ghettos of people who basically live differently from the way in which the British people live. And we've allowed that to happen across the country. It doesn't matter whether it's, Bradford, whether it's Leicester, whether it's Birmingham, whether it's parts of Manchester. It really doesn't matter, Kevin. I think if people are going to come and live here, my view is they must integrate, they must abide by our rules, by our culture, and it's up to us to ensure that the prevailing culture and the history that prevails here, which is incredibly powerful and something to be very proud of, I think we've got to stand up for ourselves. And I've said in the past, if we allow vast numbers of people from different cultures with different beliefs, as you say, different views on women, I've seen that video of Rotherham. I mean, obviously, if you come here, one of the prerequisites is you must speak English, you must use our language, and to be addressing a group of men complaining about the fact that, you know, women should be more included within the local community. I totally agree with her on that, but she should be saying in English, not in some other foreign language. But until we actually understand that cultures with different views on women, on the way in which other religions should be treated, on, you know, our Christian religion is a peaceful religion. It's a loving religion. At the end of the day, it's a respectful religion. So those are all the qualities that people who come to live here must display. And I've said to you in the past, the key example of what happens when an enlightened, relaxed, liberal society allows too many people from different cultures into its society, when they go over a certain percentage, usually about 20%, if it's a sort of warlike, aggressive culture, then what happens, as happened in Lebanon, is Lebanon was a Christian country. It's now a Muslim country, with Iran funding Hezbollah. So look at the history of Lebanon, and that is the history that every person in this country should look at if you want to see what happens if you allow vast numbers of people with different beliefs to come into your country and effectively take it over from within.
Our leaders often say that diversity is our strength. But how can it be when some people come into Britain from other countries, isolate themselves in separate communities? This is not integration. It creates division, with certain groups acting as if their ways are superior, living completely apart from the British culture and values. Our politicians have allowed this to happen across the country, and it weakens our society. For instance, women are treated as less than men in some communities. In other cases, people wear face masks at certain protests, while others wear face coverings as part of their everyday or religious attire. This clashes with British norms. True integration means engaging with the culture you join. It means learning English, contributing to society, and not just taking from hardworking British taxpayers. When people refuse to speak the language or adopt our values, they pull apart instead of building with us. Diversity without authentic integration is not strength. It is a weakness. It leads to moral, cultural, economic, and psychological disintegration of our society. Authentic integration means coming to Britain and respecting its laws, norms, and values. You do not impose your culture or insist it equals Britain's laws, values, and culture, let alone outweighs them in importance. You should hold on to your identity, but never dismiss or devalue the host country's way of life. You find a balance, contributing to Britain while staying true to yourself without overwriting our culture. Leaders must act boldly. They should create policies giving newcomers a clear time frame to integrate. If someone chooses not to engage with British culture, learn the language, or help our nation succeed, they should not expect to stay. Authentic integration is the key to a stronger, united Britain, where everyone works together to make this country great again. Want to make Britain stronger? Embrace authentic integration in your community. Learn about our culture, respect our values, and share your background in a way that unites us. Comment below with your ideas on how we can build a united future through authentic integration. If you have benefited in any way from this video, please subscribe, like, share, and be sure to leave us a comment.